Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk about Fortnite Battle Royale's newest update. Since Epic has gotten rid of patch notes, my update videos are probably going to come out a bit later than they usually would. I would typically read the patch notes and then give my opinion on those things, but now patch notes are gone, so we have to actually play the game to figure out what has changed. And this update has a lot of things in it, but a lot of it doesn't actually affect the main gameplay of the game. Starting off, we have two LTMs currently in the game. We have the Storm King LTM, which is a Fortnitemares themed LTM, which will reward you with the Storm Umbrella if you defeat the Storm King, which is the main point of the game mode. I've been unable to play it because currently there was a bug that prevented, they took the game mode out of rotation, but it will be coming back once they fix that bug, and I will definitely be playing it to get that Umbrella because it's really, really good. Also, a lot of challenges centered around Fortnitemares that give you a good amount of XP. Also, currently in the game, we have the Gun Fright LTM, and this is a creative creation, but it's basically the gunfight mode from Call of Duty. It's a 2v2 mode where you get random weapons, I believe, and then you have to win a certain amount of rounds to actually win the match. And like I said before, this is a creative creation, so somebody from the community made this. Epic themselves didn't make it. Similar to when we had the Zone Wars playlist or the D-Day playlist, those were community created, so I know a lot of people are going to say they just copied Call of Duty or whatever, but it's not from Epic, it's from the community, so don't blame Epic. I think it could be a fun mode, and it could be a good addition to the game. A lot of different skateboards that you get from completing the challenges associated with this mode and other creative modes in the hub. But there's some pretty good skateboards, so I definitely think people will be doing them to get the rewards. I personally like the Ghoul Trooper skateboard with my soccer zombie skin. There was a few map changes in this update, but most of them are really small. Like the middle island is the main change that was in this update, and that's where the zombies are going to be spawning. There is zombies in pubs, but they're pretty much only present on that center island, and I say only because there are other places they could be. But the center island is where you can go to fight zombies or destroy the crystals and get loot. Whatever. On a majority of the map, you're not going to be affected by the zombies. There are random times or random things that the zombies will jump out of, like a porta potty, a trash can, a car, it seems. There'll be randomly like 2 or 3 zombies that jump out of there and attack you, but that's really minor in comparison. They're not going to constantly spawn. It's a one-time thing. It's not like the normal spawners where they would spawn all the time and just produce zombies constantly until you destroyed them. So it's not that bad, but you can pretty much avoid the zombies completely unless the zone forces you to go onto that center island. There's also fog pretty much everywhere on the map, which seems to grow thicker as the map progresses, which I really, really dislike. If there was no fog, I would have no problems with this at all. Like, whatever, the zombies are center island, I just won't go there. But the fog really annoys me and makes it difficult to see players. I did play around with some colorblind settings to try to find a solution, but I couldn't find a colorblind setting that worked. Like Dieter Nope kind of seemed to work, but I wasn't really sure if it was actually making a change because the fog does get like thicker and like then go away as time goes on. So it's like kind of hard to judge whether or not something actually helps. But if you find a colorblind setting that you think helps with fogs, comment it down below. And if I do think it's a good one, I'll pin the comment or give it a heart or whatever. That way everybody can see. So make sure you check the comments for that. Also, that's about it for the map changes. There's also like Halloween decorations in some locations, which is pretty cool. The Halloween store is back at retail, but it's mostly pretty minor by comparison. There's some other minor changes in this update. Like there's a drop altimeter next to the map when you're dropping in, which is really cool. And I think it makes it better to get it. It makes it easier to understand what you're actually doing with your drop, especially for new players that don't necessarily understand that like there's a certain point where they get their glider out and then they can't put it away from that point on. Like there's a line on the altimeter. So I do think that can help people learn. You can nickname your friends now on Epic, which is really helpful if you're somebody who has a lot of friends. I would still like to see favorites as a friend option. That way your favorites show before everybody else, or even have its own list maybe. That would be cool. And then also the Pumpkin RPG was added to the game. As far as I know, those are the only changes in this update. There was probably some minor bug fixes, but I don't see anything as far as weapon balance goes or anything like drastically different with the game. So let me know what you think of this update in the comments down below. If you're enjoying the Fortnitemares modes, I'm going to let the gameplay play out. Make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and go to the description and follow me on Twitch if you want to watch my live streams. Thanks for watching. I think they're fighting, so I should be free to build up here. Dude, why are you all the way back there? think he's chilling right there. I don't really see him. Why you focus me? I just chill here. Why did it just get so quiet? I'm confused as to who's who. Like, there's two people over there, but I don't know. I'm gonna shoot a rocket at him to see if it gets rebuilt. Okay, yeah, there's still somebody over there. What a nuisance. Did I get the new starter pack? I probably will. I just haven't got it yet. I just got this skin yesterday. So I've been using this one. Fortnitemares, it's alright, I guess. I don't really like the fog. Most of it they did outside of the game, so that's good. Like, they have its own LTM. With the Storm King, which is... I would prefer all of the Fortnitemares stuff to be in an LTM. I feel like that's just better for everybody. They could do more crazy stuff and have it be in an LTM. And not have it impact the normal game. Whereas, like, if they have it in the normal game, they have to be, like, really reserved with it. Right there, he reset the edit, so the RPG got in. Because when you reset the edit, it resets the HP. This guy's shooting out his own builds. But yeah, there's zombies in the middle island. They're not everywhere. The fog is what I dislike most. The fog is really irritating. I'm confused with where they are. Oh, there they are. Alright, now they're both right there. Yeah, the zombie scared the shit out of me earlier too, dude. They jump out of the porta potty sometimes or just out of random things. Thanks. Did I even hit this guy at all? I don't remember. Also, my hip fire is way better on linear. I was not letting that go to a heal off. I hate those, dude. I feel like it's the most RNG way to have a game. Unless you, like, have hella heal. I don't know. I don't like it. Let's get some GG's.